Hello, friends and loved ones. In today's episode, we are chatting with us. We're going into November and into the slower introspective season with intention and a fistful of tarot cards. I'm Lauren Leon.
And I'm a jack of all trades, but a master of fun.
Oh, we are a married couple learning how to develop our own intuition. This one is episode 91 of Clairvoyaging. Wayfeather Media presents Clairvoyaging.
Hey!
Hiya, pals.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, we've got a great episode today.
We're doing something a little bit different.
A little different.
But
listen,
a little the same.
I gotta tell you something.
You'll see.
I have to tell you something.
Listen to her.
We had a very well thought out, well recorded episode for our milestone 2-year episode. 2 years of Clairvoyaging. And guys, I pressed the wrong button.
One little button can really change the world.
You might have noticed that about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, there was no episode. That's because Mama Bear pushed the wrong...
Mama Bear put a big bear
Mama
paw.
Bear put the wrong button down for audio.
Mama
and it
Bear
was
slapped her big
unusable.
bear paw on the wrong button.
Yeah. And boy, oh boy, it's unusable. And I think it sent Frank on a high blood pressure journey for a few days.
No joke. Listen, I wasn't mad. We all make mistakes. But that doesn't mean it doesn't suck.
It sucked so much. We're gonna do a similar one because episode 100 is coming up soon.
We decided to put off the 2-year
Yeah.
anniversary until the centennial.
The centennial.
So
Today we said, how about a full tarot spread for our pals for November? Because we're coming into this quieter, slower season, which is funny because the holidays get like...
it doesn't feel so slow.
Yeah. You're technically like supposed to kind of slow down. And I mean, that's when, speaking of bears, that's when they start wanting to hibernate, right?
I think
I think there's a bear theme going on this episode.
for one of us.
And just like that, I'm going to find every way I can to bring up bears. So, challenge accepted.
No one did that to you.
By myself. So, before we get into that though, just some housekeeping.
Clean it up.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
5-star reviews are great and they help us reach more people.
Guys,
so
throw up your bear paws. Bears don't have 5 fingers, I don't think, but let's get a full bear paw 5-finger review.
A 5-clawed pod review. And thank you so much in advance. Also, let's celebrate because we got a couple new Patreon members. Welcome,
Ooh.
Rachel.
Hey, where's my button?
Rachel.
Yeah.
And Carla.
Carla.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Whoa. Reminder to join our Patreon and be part of the Clairvoyaging community. It's only $4 per month.
That's so cheap.
There he is. And okay, guys, I want to tell you something. We have some cool guests lined up. We finally have a human design expert who is going to chat with us soon. So this is your warning. This is your chance to look up your human design type if you don't know it yet, because we want you to be a little informed before you hear this interview so that you're not like, what is this? I'm just going to skip this episode because it's really cool. So look up your type and your profile.
And what do they need to do that?
Well, we use a great free app called HumeDes.
It's hard to pronounce.
I
It
don't
looks
know.
great on paper. Go to the App Store if you're on an iPhone. I'm sure they have it for not iPhone also.
Probably.
And it's called HUMDESCOM.
Yeah.
And it's a little orange icon, and it's probably the best app I found. And I did a lot of research. Have you met me?
did.
Have you met me? I did a lot of research, and I found this one.
And it's free. And all it asks for is your birthday your location of birth and your time of birth.
That's all
So it's
you
not
need.
taking any information. It won't ask you for your credit card, nothing like that.
Mhm.
And like, we just think it was really cool. So do that.
Do that.
And if you have extra time, bonus homework, get your partner's type or your kids, because that's kind of interesting to know. You're like, oh, my partner's a reflector. This makes sense.
Or you can do what Lauren does to me, and she's like, "Oh, according to this, you're an asshole." And I'm like, "Okay, not wrong."
What? Hold on one second. Let me take a look at your profile. Yep, the jury's out. Or is it the jury's in?
I don't know.
No, I don't say that. Only on bad days.
Only on days when the microphone is off.
Okay, so Frank, do you want to explain what we're doing today?
We do a couple of quick beginning of the week tarot pulls, and we decided this is the beginning of a month. Why not do something new?
Why not?
Let's do a larger spread. And
Yeah.
according to the theme of the month, which is kind of like reintegrating a little bit of shadow work and
Introspection.
yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing a larger spread. One of the spreads that we found on Dr. Elliot Adams' book,
Fearless Tarot.
Fearless Tarot. And the spread is called Bring Shadows to Light Spread. Well, that sounds right in line with what we're doing, doesn't it?
Doesn't it though?
Doesn't it though?
I feel like it would be nice to just like go into this month and into the quieter season, the slowdown season, which is funny because it's like these are the very busy holidays, but you're supposed to be a little bit more subdued, a little quieter, a little slower. This is when the bears hibernate, right?
This is when the bears hibernate. So here's what's if you're watching on video, and I recommend you do for this one. If not, it's okay. We'll explain stuff. I'm going to leave and
Well, you're not going to go too far, right?
I'm going to go right over to my other secret desk that you never get to see.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing my mic and my headphones, and I'm going to be over there, and I'm going to do a whole top down, like new second camera spread. You can see it's going to be really cool.
You'll be able to see the cards as he pulls them, and
And-
I'll talk about what each card means in its position,
Yeah.
and then we'll pull a card. Oh, also this spread, you have to start with a significator, which is like, what is the card that best exemplifies you at your best? So because we're pulling for our collective, you, our listeners, I said, I think when we're at our best, we are deepening our intuition and we're healing ourselves and we're trusting our inner wisdom.
And we're all a bunch of badass mamas. What'd you go with?
I went with the high priestess, babies.
There she is.
I mean, she's like full of inner wisdom and intuition. So she's a powerhouse.
That's what we're
start with
going
that.
for, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. And
We're very new to doing tarot spreads, so this is kind of a fun learning experience. And for those of you who are well versed in tarot readings and spreads, hold your judgment.
oh, yeah. Go easy on us,
Be
please.
gentle with us. We're just little puppies.
Okay. So here we go. From the top. I'm just
Card
gonna put 'em
one.
down. Card 1 goes underneath.
hmm
Card 2 goes over. 3 goes right on top. And then 4, top left. 5, top right. 6, bottom left. 7, bottom right. And here we have the Bring Shadows to Light spread.
Let's reveal them one at a time.
One at a time. Starting with
Okay.
number 1. What is number 1?
What part of my life feels submerged in shadow? This card will represent what's affecting you unconsciously beneath the surface. So the information wishes to be understood and brought to light. What part of my life feels submerged in shadow?
And the reveal. The Knight of Swords. Upright.
Oh,
All right, guys. Knight of Swords. This guy is kind of a jerk, you know? He's moving too fast. He's running over people. Look at the horse. Look at the horse.
the horse is a little terrified.
The horse does not like his rider. Anyway, this card is supposed to represent that we are not taking care of ourselves and we're just rushing towards our goal and not really enjoying the ride.
So, card number 2. What part of my life is returning to the light?
Returning to the light. Let's see.
This is going to reveal what's bubbling up from your spirit. What's coming up to the surface?
King of Swords.
Oh, If it's something that it's kind of a challenging card, this is something your spirit is releasing. And if it's uplifting, this is a sign of what you are becoming. So I'd say this is a challenging card and that your spirit is releasing rigidity. The King of Swords, he's like protecting himself under armor and it makes him appear really rigid. And if you are just kind of like sticking to your guns too much, maybe release some of that and go with the flow a little bit better.
Listen, guys, I have a very difficult relationship with the King of Swords. Let's take a closer look at him. You know what this guy thinks he is? This guy thinks he's the shit. You want to know why? Because he is the man. He's the man. When I say that, I mean like he thinks he's got it all figured out. It's my way or the highway. And you know what? He's like, look at on the here. Look at the symbolism. He's sitting on a throne that's got a stone butterfly in it. You know, butterflies aren't supposed to be set in stone. They're supposed to be flying. They're doing the right thing. They're out there living life, being free, being authentic.
And what do butterflies represent? Change, transformation. And if it's set in stone, it can't change.
Can't really do it, can it? So
No.
this is like we are releasing rigidity.
Do that.
What's number 3?
Card 3 is what wisdom am I gaining from my present circumstance? This is the card that's going to highlight the lessons that you're learning from the external world. So what am I gaining? What wisdom am I gaining?
What wisdom are we gaining? Right on top of the High Priestess. Wow, that's funny. Another matriarch. We got the Queen of Swords reversed.
Oh.
This feels complicated. The Queen of Swords is wearing a crown that has butterflies on it. And that is in stark contrast to the stone butterfly that we were looking at before.
Yeah.
And Dr. Elliot Adams says that means that she is the professional person of turning victimhood into victory. You can't have your authenticity set in stone like that. You know, she's made with something that maybe what this is saying so far is that we were at risk here of leaning into our victimhood and setting our life circumstances around that victimhood, when instead we really need to be using that to prop ourselves up and say, look what we can do. We can do hard things and we can overcome stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like, and also what wisdom am I gaining from my present circumstance? If you're in a challenging circumstance and you're not using the lesson as wisdom, then you're just kind of like, it's just wasted experience. This is coming from a trial and error person who is meant to turn trauma and experiences into wisdom. So of course I would say that, right? Elliot also talks about using your words wisely, because the Queen of Swords can be a little bit biting with her tone, and things are already hard. So let's kind of go into the external world with kindness and a little bit of a softer tone, if that applies.
Well, look, someone who is saying my way is the highway, or someone who has a tendency, who is wise with her words. You know, the truth is that we can be wise with our words and prop people up instead of coming down on people and being rude, right? So what this tells me is there's an opportunity to rewrite your narrative here. Don't rush through things. Don't be tough. Don't be so rigid and strict. Be wise with your words and use those old narratives to boost yourself up. That's what I'm seeing so far, Lauren. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say that's spot on. So let's move on to card number 4. What currently needs to feel supported? This is where your energy needs to be strengthened and reinforced. Here's where a lesson needs to be accepted so that you can have progress moving forward. So what currently needs to feel supported?
Card number 4 is reversed 7 of Cups.
Okay, so what currently needs to feel supported? With this card, you need to actually take action with your dreams, right, Frank?
Well, it's the card. This is I'm going with the neglected lesson interpretation of this one.
Okay.
So I would say that we're doing too much dreaming and not enough doing.
Yeah.
You know, all the things that you want in your life. You imagine, you dream big, you think of all these things, and like sometimes you carry them out. You might live it out in your head, and you just don't actually take the first physical 3D step into getting into it. I would say that maybe we're neglecting to take that first step and just get it done and get into it. You can't make your dreams come true without doing any, just a little bit of work. Just a little bit of work, guys.
Yeah.
And that's okay. This is great because it does say that you've been dreaming pretty big and that you've got a lot of cool things that you're interested in, but like, let's go get it now.
This reminds me, I'm in this leadership program right now, and she's sort of like a mentor who's leading this program. And she told me, you have a lot of ideas and it's time to get your hands in the clay. And I was like, oh yeah. Because I could just keep talking about things, but until I actually like try and do it, nothing's going to move forward. So I feel like that's very in line with this card.
Now all we need is some clay.
Now all we need is some clay.
Yeah, but getting out there, taking those first steps and actually doing it is a huge deal. I've known lots of people with a lot of cool ideas and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like a bummer because you want to see them win and you want to see them succeed. But at a certain point, and this is about the collective, right, guys? It's time. It's time.
Get those hands.
You might even be called to action in some way, and it's time to just like flex, right? Let's go get it.
Okay. I think it's time for card number 5.
Card number 5. Y'all ready?
It's card 5 time.
Wait, tell us what card 5 is before I pull it.
What wisdom will I gain from listening to the voice within? It'll reveal the skills you will master if you listen to the wisdom from within yourself.
Wait, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How's that different from card 3?
Oh, because card number 3 is more about the external world, and card number 5 appears to be more about the wisdom within. So what wisdom will you gain if you listen to your own voice, as opposed to what wisdom will you gain from the present circumstances that you're under?
I see. So here we go. Inner wisdom. We are a go for inner wisdom. Cinco. Oh, one of the best ones. We don't talk about this card enough. We've got the 10 of Pentacles.
Oh, 10 of Pentacles.
You got 10 pennies, and that's plenty. Daddy likes this one so much.
I was going to say, Frank really likes this
I
card.
love this card. Let me tell you why. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
Go on.
So this is the card of achievements. It's the card of, listen, I'm not a big legacy guy. I'm here when I'm here and I'm going to do what I can do. But this is like, this is in the position of inner wisdom, right? This is like when you're nearing the golden years of your life and you are able to look back at all the things you've done. Look at this old fart. Look at this guy. But look at what he's got. He's got his puppies here. He's got his, I don't know, like what, some kids maybe? Those are his kids. They're all grown up. They're doing okay. Look at that house.
Family. Yeah.
What the hell?
He's got a nice one.
Listen, he's going, damn, you know what? That's what I'm about, isn't it? These are the things that I actually care about. So I think so far what the Spirit is telling us to do is saying, what are the things that we really care about? Why are we not going after it? Why can't we reassess our lives and in a way where when we get there, when we get to that nice ripe old age and we're just stinky, and we don't care though. We're stinky old people and we don't care because look what we did. Is this show ageist?
So I feel like just like answering the question of the card number 5 is, what wisdom will I gain from listening to the voice within? Like, there's something really important to trusting yourself. Like, if you listen to the voice within, you will get to the part of your life where you're really proud of the work you've accomplished and the things that you've done because you've stayed true to what's inside of you
and what you're about. That sounds nice.
That sounds so nice. Even if you're old and stinky.
Even if you're old and stinky. Hey, Spirit Guides, can we end it here, or is it? Oh no. Okay, we still have 2 cards. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Lauren, what's number 6?
Okay, number 6 is what opportunities are being presented to me. This card will show you what areas of your life have the most growth if you can heed the call of your inner wisdom.
All right, and the card flipped. Oh.
Ooh, this is a big one for Frank.
This one really spooks me because I'm 2 years into completely basing my life off of this card. We have the 2 of Swords.
I
All
feel
right.
like this one is so interesting because it's about the in between. It's about balance.
It is about the in between. And can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Can I say? Woof. The Two of Swords, I think it's a lady. This person, so let's see. The water represents emotion, right? She's got the two swords, but she's blindfolded, so she's operating absolutely out of intuition. But look, she's on stable ground. So what this card means in this context of the opportunities that we have available to us if we are listening to ourselves and listening to the direction that the universe is pushing us in. This is meaning that the opportunity is in the selection. We are at a crossroads, fellas and fellettes. Our biggest opportunity is in our availability to make a selection right now, and that there's no right way to do it, but and that's why it's an opportunity. That's why this is a very symmetrical card aside from that moon, right? Like there's no wrong choice to make, but you make it out of your intuition and make it out of your own authenticity.
Remember to focus on the magic and the serenity of the in between. Like we're rushing so quickly all the time, just like card number 1, rushing past things, right? That we sometimes don't allow ourselves to embrace the magic of transformation and like the magic of the in between and what happens when you're in that space.
This woman is a woman in transition, and she's rocking it. She's okay with that change. So I still think in the context of this card, opportunities, the opportunity is that you are sitting in a spot where anything can happen and you get to choose what's next.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I love that. And card number 7 brings us to the final card in this spread, which is, where do I need to direct my love right now? So this is going to tell you where your love can be applied to bring about resolution. Card number 7, Frankie boy.
Let's flip it.
Flip the card.
Let's flip it. Ah, it's the Tower.
Oh.
The Tower card. Guys, are we in the middle of some big changes right now?
Hey.
Is this, to pull this for the collective, holy cannoli.
Wow. Really feeling that one.
The ability to direct love towards the Tower and the changes that the Tower represents. What are we looking at?
So if we're going to direct our love towards anything, we can direct it towards change and towards transformation. So much of this spread has been about slowing down, which is funny because that's what we were talking about for November, and embracing change. Don't be so rigid. Allow yourself to be in the in between, right? And doing all of those things is going to allow you to get to the part of yourself that you want to be.
Something I always think about. You guys ever run into someone and they're just like, "Oh, I don't believe in astrology at all," and then you're like, "Oh, just wait, I'm gonna blow your mind," and then you read them a good astrological reading, and you're like, "Damn, that actually doesn't really sound like you right now." And, I've had a theory for a long time. Can I tell you what it is? My theory is that they have strayed so far from their natural, authentic way of being, which is written in the stars, that their astrology charts almost don't even really resemble them anymore. When the Tower card comes up, we are really talking about getting back to where, we've maybe strayed too far in the wrong direction. And we need to get ourselves back on track. And on track isn't someone else's track. On track is back on our track. Back on our track, back into our authentic living, our authentic wants, our needs, what we want our legacy to be, what we want our legacy projects to look like. Lauren, if you don't mind, can I tell you a quick story?
Go on, go right ahead.
This is called the story of the Bringing Shadows to Light spread. First, it looks like the very strong, powerful high priestess ready to just blow up. And how do we get there? If those are the rails that we want to be on, then the story looks something like this. What does our shadow look like right now? And that was represented by the Knight of Swords and that is that we're going too fast. We're going too fast. We're really not paying attention to what we should be paying attention to. We don't care who gets in the way. We're going to run him over. That's not the right way to be. Got to take care of that horse, yo. And then with the second card, we have the returning to light and the releasing, which was the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is all about that rigidity, right? That, again, those limiting mindsets that we don't need to really live into. And we're ready to maybe move on a little bit, let those butterflies fly. And then from there, what do? We pull card number 3, which is the reversed Queen of Swords. And, she's all about that gaining wisdom through external forces, right? But take a quick look at that butterfly crown. What is it telling us? She can turn victimhood into being victorious. And that's what we're looking for right now. That's what wisdom we can gain. So, and not just for ourselves, but for others. We need to be kind to ourselves, be kind to others, and make sure that some of those butterflies can fly. Oh, it's a beautiful future they're flying into. Card number 4, we're looking at the 7 of Cups reversed. It's the neglected lesson. Are we dreaming too big and not taking first steps? Guys, we got to do it, but shit. What do I do? I have so many dreams. Look, there's 7 of them, at least. Well, why don't we go and refer to our inner wisdom a little bit, guys? That would be card number 5, the 10 of Pentacles. This is the inner wisdom card. And let me tell you, this is the card of your achievements, your legacy projects, the things that you want to achieve. This is how you get your fulfillment. This is how you trust yourself. This guy's got everything he wants. He's remembering. I remember. That's what he's saying, old dude on there. Talked a lot about how farty he is and stinky, but that's okay. You know what he did here? He built a whole ass life that he absolutely loves, and he did that by referring to his inner wisdom. He knows what he wants. Think about it this way, guys. When you're 95 years old and you're sitting in your beautiful soft robe, you got a rocking chair that you paid primo dollars for. God damn it, it's the nicest thing you've ever sat on in your life. You're surrounded by friends and family. They love it. This is the best Thanksgiving ever. Uncle Jim didn't come. He sucks anyways. Talk about Knight of Swords. What a jerk. Like, this is the best day of your life. Who did this? You did this. Now, what do you need to do to get to that level? That's where your inner wisdom comes in. That's such a nice card. I got lots to say about that one. Now, let's talk about number 6, though. Okay, what's this all about? 6 is the opportunities that we need to heed. We got something staring at us right in the face right now. And what does it look like? It looks like the 2 of Swords. What does that look like? It's the opportunity to choose. We're sitting in a magic period of time right now where we might have the ability to really reassess. It might feel a little uncomfortable. Right now, but this is where we have the chance to really take that. We're looking macro over here in this opportunity that we have right now. At the end of the year, we're way up there. We can see ourselves from a different point of view. And we're like, wait a minute. I think I know exactly that now is the time to take that first step to get those things that we want, right? And what does that result in? Were we maybe considering that this entire situation has been a little uncomfortable? Our entire disposition in life has been a little uncomfortable, but that this is actually where the magic is happening? Is there a chance that all the discomfort and things that seem to be falling apart is actually where we should be directing our love card number 7, the Tower? Is there a chance that maybe this was always meant to be and it's the thing that we should be doing? Guys, this is the great equalizer. I mean, if everything falls apart, even if just a little bit falls apart, that gives us a chance to start over again and in a direction that actually feeds the legacy that we want to have and the legacy we want to leave behind. Huh. This feels real nice. What do you think, Lauren?
I feel like you were just really in the flow, and that was quite a story.
I didn't tell the story. The guides did. The cards did. Yes.
I like this story.
Is that all we got now? All right, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you captured it all really nicely. You wrapped it all up, and this is how you bring your shadows to light.
You know what? Here's what I've got one more thing to say. I'm going to walk over to the main camera real quick. 1 second.
Just come hold this like a Vegas singer. Welcome back.
When I was 17,
It's not on.
It's better that way. It was a very good year. It was a very good year. Does anyone know all the words to that song?
Yeah.
Nope. Not one person. It's lost to history. I'm not wearing my headphones or anything.
Historians are still trying to find and piece together the lost lyrics. The Frank Sinatra classic.
There are only hieroglyphs left of what the lyrics might have been. Why did I come
It
here?
was a very good year in springtime.
Oh.
No one knows the words. And it might not even be in springtime.
Oh yeah, guys, we haven't done a big spread like this. We've only done it really like 2 or 3 times over here on our own.
Yeah.
If you liked this, I'm gonna leave a poll. That was maybe
This one's going to have a poll.
yeah, it was maybe a long walk, but I think it might have been worth it at the end.
Yeah.
I feel better about it, honestly. Can I give you some anecdotes real quick? I am moving too fast like an asshole, and I maybe am not always being very nice. We're still, like figuring out some stuff over here.
Frank does have a tendency to want to get to the next thing. And sometimes, like, I am a slow person. I like to...
I believe in the power of momentum, and that I believe is a good thing. In fact, if you look behind my shoulder, we actually kind of have a permanent tarot card up right here, and it is the Ace of Wands, and that is the card of momentum. And because we're in the middle of there's a lot of things right now going on, at least for us, and I think for the collective of momentum. There's some momentum that needs to be captured, but at what cost, right? There's a good way to do that, and there's a bad way to do that.
Yeah.
And I think in the situation we're looking at right here, it's really telling us to make sure that that momentum and that like tunnel vision we have, let's not make it a devastating thing. Let's make it something that feeds part of that legacy, those legacy projects that we're building. Or, if you're not like a project oriented person, just those like big legacy goals you have that you really want to reach. And they're worth reaching as long as they serve you and your entire family. And that's what that card's all about.
Yeah.
Or your friends or, your chosen family, whatever it might be.
As we roll into November with introspection, I feel like this was a great spread. Let us know what you think, though. This was a fun experiment.
With our hands held by the good doctor.
Tightly held by Elliot Oracle's wise guidance. He doesn't know how much we talk about him.
I think he does. We started tagging him.
We did, but to what extent he really doesn't truly know.
No, he's a household name daily.
Yes.
Daily. Some people are like Taylor Swift, and I'm like Dr. Elliot Adams.
Of course, yes. So with that, we love you, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Visit clairvoyaging.com for merchandise or to access free resources to help you on your spiritual journey. Subscribe to our Patreon for more content or join for free to chat with us. Clairvoyaging is a fiscally sponsored project of Fractured Atlas, a 501c3 charity. Make a tax-deductible donation to support our mission to foster understanding, respect, and curiosity for diverse spiritual belief systems. Clairvoyaging is a production of Wayfeather Media.